tonight at 6 o'clock. They're used in military combat, but now aerial drones are being considered by local law enforcement. Why? As a cost-cutting way to use technology to fight crime and save lives. NBC Bay Area Stephanie Trong is live in Oakland with the details. And Stephanie, there are fears that the use of these drones could be an invasion of privacy.
And Janelle, that's right. Concerns over privacy and civil rights. Now, the Alameda County Sheriff's Office is the one bringing this idea up, and I have to say it is very preliminary at this point. But here is a picture of a drone that they tested just 2 months ago, that the office tested 2 months ago. A handful of law enforcement agencies in the country have gotten federal approval to use these drones, and if Alameda County Sheriff's Office does so, it would be the first in California.
You'd be able to see what the drone is seeing as it's flying.
At 4 pounds and 4 feet wide, this drone gets a bird's eye view that tactical officers on the ground are often blind to.
It could save lives.
In this demonstration at the county's Office of Emergency Services building in Dublin, it's a man standing in the shadows on a rooftop, 3 possible explosives in his reach.
Near priceless. It's very valuable to any tactical officer as you're setting up your perimeters and knowing what the suspect may have in his hands, how the suspect is dressed, what are the avenues of escape.
Alameda County Sheriff Greg Ahern says his office would only use the drone during emergencies.
Pursuing a suspect on foot or pursuing a vehicle in an area, or search and rescue or disaster.
And for proactive policing, like catching marijuana fields on public lands.
They do have infrared capacity.
And in grow houses. One of the most valuable assets, a live video feed.
You'd be able to see what the drone is seeing as it's flying.
But not everyone's a fan. The ACLU wants drones only deployed when there's a warrant and is worried they might hurt privacy and people. Quote, drone manufacturers are also considering offering police the option of arming these remote-controlled aircraft with weapons like rubber bullets, tasers, and tear gas. But Sheriff Ahern says an armed drone is out of the question, adding local agencies need to capitalize on innovation.
I think it is a no-brainer.
And in 2 weeks, the Alameda County Sheriff's Office is hosting Urban Shield. That's a preparedness exercise involving about 30 local law enforcement agencies, and they will be testing out a couple of drones to see how they do in real-life situations, so simulations, I should say. Now, they do cost about $50,000 to $100,000 each, these drones. The sheriff, Greg Ahern, says he has looked into a federal grant that specifically promotes community policing to see if that could pay for it here in Alameda County. Live in Oakland, Stephanie Trong, NBC Bay Area News.
Interesting concept. Okay, thank you, Stephanie.